This instance is the reason I will never do another handshake deal again.
Boom, I sold 650,000 in used books on Amazon in 2015. You see that? That's fucking hustle.
Reezy Resells. Follow the hustle.
What's up, guys? I want to tell you a story about how I took a big L, a couple $1,000 loss from a friend, and hopefully it can help you make sure it doesn't happen to you. Let me see, unicorn head.
It fits me perfect.
Wow, that is a work of art.
I'll go pay for it. Guys, we're going to the park by Isaac's house, which is my sister's boyfriend, if you don't know who Isaac is. Do you have to go back to Mama before I go to the park?
She'll catch up to us.
We're going to her! Keep watching me. Don't take the camera off of right here. I was the right temperature of speed. You were not the right temperature of speed. I found a shortcut. I went down this trail. It's a shortcut. I went down the trail.
Are you cold?
I made it!
Okay, so I'm back from going to the park with Luna and Rosa. Now I want to tell you about the main subject of this video. If you liked that drone footage, please smash the like button because I almost lost the drone again. It ran out of power on the way back from the beach, and it actually emergency landed about 2 blocks away from where I was, and I luckily had my skateboard and I was able to bomb down the hill and go 2 blocks and also able to identify where the drone was. So the drone is safe. I recaptured the drone, and that footage is courtesy of the drone. Drone business is scary sometimes. On to the main subject of the video. So this is what happened, guys. I entered into a business agreement with someone who I assumed was a friend of mine. Now, we didn't have any contracts. This was a handshake deal. I've always considered myself a handshake deal kind of guy, to where I'd rather not deal with people that required contracts to deal with. I really regret this. So what happened was, me and this person, which I'm not gonna name them because it doesn't really matter. They're not gonna pay me the money they owe me, and it's gonna do nothing but get me vengeance, which is pointless. It might make me feel good for a while, so it's pretty pointless. Anyways, me and this person entered into a business deal to promote a certain software through my social media. The reason I partnered with this person was because I didn't have experience using this software. Now, I now know how to use it, but at the time I didn't know how to use it. However, I did know that people were making a lot of money using it and were very successful using it, and that it was the main crux of a lot of people's businesses. 100% knew that it was the real deal and legit and could make you a lot of money, but because I didn't actually use it, I was unable to answer questions and help people with the software. So we entered into a business agreement where I would do the promotion for the software and we would split the affiliate revenue 50-50. Now, this other person's sole job was to basically answer questions that you guys might have had about the software and just to help you along with anything related to the software that you might need. Well, it turns out that they weren't so into helping people, and they actually ended up just telling my customers, my followers, you guys who had used the affiliate link, why don't you just contact the software manufacturer? They have customer support. So that wasn't the arrangement. Also, there was several other really petty personal things between me and this person that had nothing to do with this business arrangement at all. Needless to say, the amount of users that signed up for this service was making approximately $600 to $1,000 a month at the high point of the amount of users that were using this service. Recurring, $300 to $600 a month was my cut. As it is now, the person hasn't talked to me, albeit very little amounts on text messages, for about 6 months. So I haven't been paid for 6 months, and meanwhile they're keeping all of the revenue, and we've talked very little in text messages, but it just doesn't seem like they're going to pay me. So it's a moot point, but it was my bad because I didn't have control of the business. I didn't own the affiliate link. The person that I partnered with did, and they're unknown. The sad part is that this is a person that got into the e-commerce world because of my influence, right? They quit their 9-to-5 because of my influence. I thought we were good friends. Apparently they thought different, I guess. And so, yeah, they owe me a couple grand in revenue and I'm never gonna see it. And not only that, they're gonna keep making recurring revenue for a long time off of my work and my name and my brand because I promoted it and got people to sign up for that link. They seem to undervalue the importance of my brand or my recommendation for a software, because obviously this person is not someone you know, or I mean some of you know this person, but most people watching this video do not know this person, and they're definitely not the reason anyone signed up for this service. I'm out of the money and the income, and if I promote this software myself, it's not likely that I will be able to get people to join, because all the people that were gonna join joined already, or the most of them. I mean, I could definitely do that, and I probably will, but most of them that were gonna get on board that ship already got on board that ship. It's a real bummer. But the reason that I'm sharing it with you guys is because I wanted you guys to understand that you're gonna take some L's in this entrepreneur business, right? Like, this is a huge L that I took right now in my own venture into affiliate marketing and that kind of thing. But I mean, it's still just a business related L. I wanted to share it with you guys so hopefully you can learn from my mistake. This instance is the reason I will never do another handshake deal again. Going forward from this point, anytime I'm doing any business transactions with anybody, there will be contracts involved. People will be signing. Not that I'm gonna take people to court or anything, but I just think it'll be easier to get people to follow through on business agreements if you have contracts that are signed. Learn from my mistake. Don't do handshake deals. Make sure you get contracts signed, paperwork signed. Very important. No matter what, no matter how much you like someone, no matter how much they're friends with you, no matter anything, just make sure you get those contracts signed before you enter into a business agreement with anybody. You could make a great business and then be out, you know? Like, I guess I'm lucky this isn't like a huge loss, right? It's a decent loss. It's a couple grand back due, and you know, money's forward due that are lost. it could have been something huge. Maybe it could have been something that was paying, you know, 10 grand a month, and then I'm losing 5 grand a month, which is huge. That would be 60 grand a year. That would be huge. Yeah, it really sucks. But I just want to make this video to help you guys out and let you know, don't do handshake deals. You can trust people, but when money gets involved, sometimes people behave a little bit differently. And so I think it's a great idea to have contracts in place, to talk to lawyers, and just to minimize the L's that you're gonna take in this business world. So I think it's really important, guys, because like I've said in another video, which I'll put the link up right here, you only have one life to live, and if you're gonna be doing great things, you should be focusing on doing those things that you wanna do and not focusing on petty stuff and not wasting your time having to start back over because you already started something successful and it ended up going sour because whatever person thought whatever or did whatever or whatever because you didn't have contracts in place. So one life, don't waste your time with people that are going to go sour, you know what I mean? Get those contracts in place. If you guys want to learn how to make money, how to quit your 9-to-5, how to resell online using retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, any of that kind of stuff, sell shoes, eBay, Amazon, any of that stuff, please hit the subscribe button down there and turn the bell alerts on so you get a notification for when I post, because I do live videos that are pretty random sometime, and I would love to see you in the live chat. And also don't forget, I do live shows on Mondays at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time where I interview other entrepreneurs and ask them about their journey and get pro tips from them that I can share with you that will help you out. Also, please check out the podcast. The podcast is on fire. It's a lot of the same content that I put on the show, but I know a lot of you guys don't have the time to watch an hour or a 2-hour long live show, but you do have time to listen to it while you're working, while you're driving, while you're at the gym, etc. So go ahead and check out the podcast on iTunes. Until the next time, guys, if you ain't flipping, you slipping. Peace.